Last time on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I'd hate to end up just another pointless death.
Don't worry, I won't make your death pointless. At least not to me, because I'll be alive. You might die, though. Hey guys, Raiden here, and the exploration section of the video really got screwed up, so that's not in here. Luckily, I didn't do any supports, but when I was walking around and talking to everybody, all that basically happened was they were talking about, like, there's a ghost of Dimitri. People are saying that they saw Dimitri places. And they were also saying, like, that battle is the same place as it was all those years ago, and nostalgia tripping. Aside from that, no one was really saying anything. But, yeah, sorry I couldn't get that to you. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, Raiden here, and we're back with more Three Houses. I had a break in the recording there. Anyways, I actually just noticed because we're an A+ rank professor now, we can actually do 3 battles instead of 2. So I already did the first 2, but now we need to go do Claude's, which is going to be, well, to be fairly frank, it's going to be a walk in the park. This adjusted level's 33. Most of the people in our army are level 35 to 38. So, I don't see this being a problem.
Very interesting.
What's interesting?
Oh, Teach. How long have you been there?
A while.
Don't sneak up on me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Anyway, I'm reading the official biography of the Four Saints, as sanctioned by the Church.
Uh-huh.
I know you're not very familiar with the teachings of Seiros, but even you must have read it at least once.
Nope. I don't think so.
Tell me again, how exactly did you manage to get a job teaching at an academy run by the Church?
Rhea was desperate and creepily overly attached to me. That's how.
Well, whether you've read the biography or not, the Four Saints must at least ring a bell, right?
Yep.
Well then, I've got a little quiz for you. Name the Four Saints, companions of the great Saint
Oh
Seiros.
god.
I'll give you a hint. There was Keyhole, Cethline, Indek, and... who was the fourth one again?
Me. Macuil.
Correct. I was hoping you'd know that much at least. In any case, you can learn some interesting things reading about the life and times of Saint Macuil. For instance, he was more skilled with his hands than his fellow saints, and even became an accomplished blacksmith. He used his skills to forge countless sacred weapons for the army of Seiros. Of course, he didn't just forge the weapons, he also used them in battle himself. Legends say his strength was second only to Seiros.
Damn, must have been strong.
It's even said that he played a big role in the Battle of Tailtean, where Seiros fought Nemesis, the King of Liberation who became the King of Evil. Macuil lost his life in that battle, and now his body rests in a coffin within the Holy Mausoleum.
I see.
Or so one story goes. Another legend says he set off on a journey to find a new land. That he left Fódlan from the east, crossed the sea, and vanished.
And he found America.
He must have left Alliance territory, but where exactly would he have set sail from, I wonder?
I don't know.
Thinking about it reminds me of another interesting story concerning the Srang region. The peninsula is attached to the mainland of Fódlan and extends from the northeastern part of Kingdom territory. If you were to set sail from Margrave Edmund's territory, you could cut across a stretch of sea and land there. And it just so happens that in the Srang region, there are ruins built to worship a sacred beast that appeared from across the sea. If the ruins have something to do with Saint Macuil, there could be sacred weapons there.
Ooh, you already have a sacred bow, though.
So, have I piqued your interest, or what?
Maybe a little.
You always have to play it cool, don't you? Just think of how useful it would be to have weapons like that. Not to mention that the peninsula would be pretty easy to get to about now, seeing as how Alliance territory has settled down a bit. We'd be there and back in no time. No one would even notice we were gone. Come on, Teach. Let's go to the Srang region.
Let's go.
I always see it through once I set my mind on something. Let's make the necessary preparations before I die of curiosity.
Honestly, I really like the weapons. I love collecting them. It's so much fun to me. I can't explain why, but it's just a joy being able to collect, like, ancient weapons that have powers beyond belief. You know? It feels awesome when there's a lot of them instead of just like the Lord having one and other people have kinda great weapons, but not really, you know? Seems like everyone basically gets a relic weapon. I mean, not absolutely everyone, but I have enough like relics and magical items for basically everyone here. Let's replenish our battalions. Oh, by the way, looking at abilities, I think in one of the battles I did before this, Claude unlocked something. It was Alert Stance Plus. If a unit takes no action except wait, grants 30 avoid for 1 turn, which, from a defensive standpoint, is really damn good. I don't know if that's better than having his hit be always great, but I think at this late in the game, do we really need the hit plus 20? Like, he feels pretty accurate, honestly. What's his... Yeah, his dex is 37. Like, he really doesn't need hit plus 20. So, why not? Let's go ahead and trade that. For now. You can always put it back. I'm trying to think if anyone else unlocked anything. I think Bernadetta actually unlocked a combat art because she maxed out her sniper class. So, she can now do... Oh, it's Hunter's Volley. An attack that strikes twice, exclusive to the sniper class. So, it was a neat thing. She mastered her sniper class, but if I was to reclass her back to a dancer, I think she'd lose a whole ton of stats. Her strength is the same. Her luck goes down, and her dex goes down by like 2. Other than that, it's legit just better all around. I mean, did I ever take her through the class that allows her to have extra bow range on everything? No, I didn't. But TBH, she's not a super powerful archer. She's 21 strength, so she's not really rocking the strength. So I'm gonna put her back on dancer for now.
Strength and style can go hand in hand.
I think there was someone else I wanted to change too, but I can't remember. By the way, you guys are pretty firm on not making Ignatz Mortal Savants, just because it'll kind of tank his stats for magic he's not so great at anyways, so I completely understand that. As for everyone else, I think everyone's pretty much where they need to be right now. Like, I'd say everyone's kind of at their stopping point, minus Raphael. Raphael and Hilda are the only ones that haven't gotten there yet, but they're getting there. Look at Claude, he looks so damn cool. Defeat the enemy commander. Is that a giant sandworm?
There are the ruins. It looks like we're not gonna have the luxury of an excavation. Look, I bet those are the watchmen of the ruins, and that they've been ordered to keep out intruders. And that big beast? I hear they call it the Wind Caller.
Oh, Jesus!
By defeating me, can you claim the secret treasure?
Oh my god, what is this thing? I didn't even see that. I'm like, oh look, some sandworms. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, it speaks! What is it?
Why do you seem so surprised?
Huh? Who are you? Just here for a bit of treasure. Don't attack me.
Someone got here first. Must be a band of looters. We can't let them get the treasure. Guess their luck's about to run out.
Can we murder them? Wait, are they a yellow? So I can't murder them? But they're thieves. I should be able to kill them. Just want to get people as close as possible. So that way, once we attract it, we can just start wailing on it with every gambit and trick we have. Lysithia's especially. Lysithia's gambit just destroys things' shields because it has such a long range. Wait, are they trying to leave? Do they already have the treasure? I don't understand. I guess the treasure they got was that water? I mean, I don't really need the water, so you can go do your thing, man. Gambit time.
those who stand before me. How long has it been? Hundreds of years, thousands. You have the stink of Sophis upon you. Let us find out whether you share her power.
She didn't smell that bad.
It's time.
And we missed on a 95. That's a good start.
I smell those detestable 10 elites. Who are you?
10 elites.
I'm the grandson of the grandson of the grandson of the elite Regan. Now tell me who you are.
Oh, that's right.
I am your family's enemy. If you carry the blood of the 10 elites, you cannot be permitted to live.
What do you mean by that? And what's that crest on your forehead?
No more talk. If you wish to survive, you must destroy me.
I love how everyone slowly over time become less and less afraid of these giant beasts. To the point where, like, Leone and Claude are just having casual conversation with ancient gods. Maybe I should actually look and see what skills this thing has, because it's not a normal. That's for sure. Let's move over here. So it has... Its barrier allows it to make critical hits against units of... Oh. We can't crit it. Grants 30 avoid against non-magic users, but it has high res. Barrier reduces damage by 70% while intact. Remove it to inflict an armor break. It's the intent, but we won't be able to do it all this turn. Getting people inside here is going to take some work. Let's get Leone over here and mount her. And then dance with Bernadetta.
Thanks.
Allowing her to make her own way in. Can't quite get close enough to do anything, so we'll just steel bow this opening. I didn't realize it could retaliate from that far. Whoops.
Now is your chance. If you are not going to flee, I shall take your life as payment.
Oh, I missed. That's fine. Still really angry, though. I'm not going to attack with you. Just going to wait. Everyone else start making your way in. Not gonna do that quite yet. Its attention being on Leone is fine. You'll be there eventually, Felix. Oh, interesting. Despite the fact that Leone was... Well, I guess Leone didn't break a thing, so that doesn't attract it. Still really wants Claude, though.
Head up.
Oh shoot, they're all coming in now. It's okay. I think I can just leave Felix outside here. Have him fight off this wyvern when it comes to attack. Okay, Lysithea, your Gambit. That's right, it's gigantic. So what we'll do is I'll actually move Mox over here. He can Gambit this side. Hopefully not missing on a... Okay, it's 100 now. Please don't miss. Lysithea's Gambit won't do a whole ton of damage, but the... Okay. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. but look at this.
I'm here to help.
Let's turn the tables.
It's gonna break everything. Well, not break everything, but it'll put cracks in all of his armor. So now we just have to slowly, piece by piece, start taking him apart.
We'll cover you.
Oh, I got it.
Good job, Hilda.
Yep, I'm stronger now.
61 HP, just like a true axe fighter. Oh, shoot. What do I want to do here? I suppose more Gambit spam wouldn't hurt, depending on who I send in there to do it. Yeah, go ahead. It's only to break his armor anyway. Now for that last spot in the middle, which I think Leonie will be able to shoot safely if she uses curve shot with a steel bow. Never mind, she's still in range. Ah, she can't hit it. He has a shit ton of range though, no matter what we do, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll just have Leonie fire at it. There we go. There goes the last one. Oh wait, did I not hit the right spot? I don't think I did. Whoops. My bad. It's okay. Bernadette I can make up for that with an Iron Bow Plus. I don't need you to kill him, Bernie. Just hit the spot.
Strength.
And its armor's broken. Umbral Steel times 10. Okay, first of all, you need to heal Bernie bad. She's going to get attacked by that sandworm thing. She'll outspeed it, so she'll be fine. But at the same time, just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, that's it?
What do you mean that's it? Those are the two stats you need the most. Alright, now you just gotta do it twice more. Alright, Ignatz. Oh shoot, you can't actually get in there. You can break shot with a steel bow. Why not? Let's go ahead and do one of those. That's for you. I could use Lewin, which does a decent amount of damage, but I could also... It's really not that great, honestly.
I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
What do I want to do here? I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, her chances of actually doing anything substantial are very low.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
Nice growth there. Still gonna go after Hilda right now. Which is fine, but... There we go. Claude's level 39, almost 40.
The weak fall, the strong live.
I forgot Sedeth was assigned to him.
Haven't withered away just yet.
Okay, Claude, I'm gonna have you, like, dash away just because you're really low and I don't know what he's gonna do. You attacked the wrong person.
Leave my sight. You haven't earned my pity.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Okay, what's he gonna do? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, that means we can just win, I guess. Oh yeah, he's hyper magic resistant. Alright, Nox, do your thing. What should I do it with, though? Because with the steel gauntlets, I can't quite attack 4 times. Wait, hold on, actually. Hold on. I just thought about something. Ignatz, how about you go in? With Thunderbrands. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
I can do this.
There we go. It's dead. Ignatz with Thunderbrand's probably the strongest thing I have. Because not only does he attack 4 times, his crit rate is right next to that. So.
It stopped moving. Is it dead?
It fell asleep.
No. It seems it's just sleeping. I thought we were supposed to be given the treasure, but... forget it. I'll just have a look around there. What about this thing? Huh. I'll think about it later.
The Sleeping Sand Legend. I like how for a lot of these, we're not actually strong enough to, like, murder them. So either just fall asleep or they go, yeah, it's a trial, you can have it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for all your hard work, Teach. Sorry for dragging you along with me.
No problem.
I had no idea it would turn into a fight. But hey, at least we got some treasure.
So what'd you find?
I'll leave this in your capable hands. Do with it as you will.
Why me? Why always me?
You know our friends even better than I do. Give it to whoever you think it'll suit best. More importantly, I didn't go there looking for treasure. Well, not really. Legends about the saints abound. It's hard to tell fact from fiction. I like to confirm whatever I can with my own eyes to find the truth in those legends.
What'd you find out?
Not a thing. We didn't find anything concrete to prove that Saint Macuil had been there. We can't say for certain that the treasure we found was Macuil's either. I do wish we could have spoken to that wind caller a bit more.
Could it have been Saint Macuil?
Unlikely. Macuil lived thousands of years ago.
I don't know about that.
And I've never heard anything about the saints being monsters like that.
I mean, we've already kind of figured out that this can happen.
Wait a minute. Could the wind caller have anything to do with the Immaculate One? The Immaculate One is a monster sent by the goddess. Could the wind caller be... Where was it that I heard that stuff about them having been sent by the goddess? Maybe I'm too tired. My head is heavy. I can't think straight anymore. Let's call it a day for now. I've got plenty of time to think this over.
The Sword of Bigalta? The hell is this? Sacred weapon, Crests of Regan, that restores HP every turn. It's not very good, I have to say. I mean, 100 hit, and it's not heavy, with 12 might. That's alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. But the effect I don't really care too much about. The every turn restore health things, in my opinion, are some of the least useful effects in Fire Emblem. Like, they're nice when you have a person who restores health to everyone around them. I find that to be really useful. But when it's like a singular item and it's like, if you hold this item, you get some HP every turn for free. It's just like, or I could just have someone walk up to that person and heal them. Most of the time.
I didn't even know I cared this much.
Alright. Looks like we're about to start this.
Grondor Field should be around here, right? It's so foggy. Even if there were enemies here, we'd never know it. I recall the terrain from the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, but without the ability to see the enemy's formation.
Our enemies are subject to the same conditions. We'll just have to wait for the fog to clear up.
Speaking of enemies, what do you think became of those unidentified troops? Any follow-up reports?
Yeah, everyone at the monastery was talking about them.
We haven't heard anything since. If they were headed this way... Well, I'd like to avoid being caught by surprise, but we can't make use of our scouts because of this fog. And it's hard to predict this fight. There's no way to know what will happen.
Let's try to stay calm.
Of course. The morale of our allies would be crushed if we let them see us shaking in our boots. Your guidance is going to be crucial, Teach. Now more than ever. Do whatever it takes to lead us to victory.
Alright, it's the day of the battle now. I'd say we're all pretty prepared for this. Are we actually going to see Dimitri? I don't know. To war at Grondor. The Grondor field where the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was once held. I don't...
Departing from the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Alliance army marches south toward Enbar, the imperial capital. As an unknown military force begins their advance under the banner of the kingdom, the Imperial Army dispatches forces from Fort Mercius with the intention of intercepting them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Grondor, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Thank you so much. I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
I am grateful.
Thank you.
Alright, so here we are once again. Our third time in this place. Is this our third time? No, second time. There's Hubert. Being himself. There's all the beasts they've captured to bring with them. And of course, the boy himself, Dimitri, is alive. It was kind of easy to guess, but look at him. Like, he's just... He's wrecked right now. He has some sort of holy spear called Aridbar. Ariadbar? Crestbearer can use Atrocity. That's the name of a move. Anything else still has to do with him, of course. Alright, let's bring the best we got. Which I think we already have with us on... Yeah, that's pretty much everyone who's on our team right now. The best we got. Are we missing anyone? I mean, I don't have a net here. Where did net go? Oh, a net's just being an adjutant. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with the people we're bringing right now. Although, honestly... As much as I like flying units. Ingrid? I don't know. Ingrid, I think you'll be fine, but... I almost want to bring Lawrence instead. It's not like we're underutilizing magic or anything. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Can't even imagine some of these people's reactions to seeing each other after so long. Begin the battle. Defeat all enemy commanders.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
God damn, Dimitri's so cool.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
This is the first time I've actually seen Edelgard herself.
Kill every last one of them!
Okay, Dimitri, what about us, though? We didn't actually talk about this.
And so we fight on.
I'm gonna try not to fight Dimitri if I don't have to, because, like, we don't. We actually don't have to.
I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
Dimitri, he's alive. But he doesn't look interested in joining forces with us.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces. I will create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
Ooh, look at Edelgard's axe. It's like twitching on its own. Anyways. Damn. Seeing Dimitri after so long. I don't think he wants to kill us, but if we get within his range, I don't think he'll hesitate. Oh, this OST again. I love it. Alright, well, if we're gonna stick to my initial plan, which was try to only fight Edelgard, first of all, we need to get rid of this dude in the middle. He's just annoying, more than anything. They have a lot of armored troops right up front, which is kind of bizarre, but whatever. You know what? Or I could just do the thing like I normally do. Lysithia, why don't you just warp Nox in there? He'll be fine. The faster he can get in here and start destroying them, the better. I was hoping for a crit, but didn't get one. It's fine, because they're not exactly hitting us.
I'll do my best. My blood compels me. Now there's a way forward.
I bet normally this place would be, like, filled with your classmates, you know? Especially the Blue Lions, because we didn't even know that Dimitri existed up until this very point. So, we would have seen a lot of them for the first time there, is where, with Edelgard's class, we would have probably slowly picked some of them off. Either that or the rest of them would have just showed up here, which would have been really sad. I don't want to deal with that, you know? Not right now.
My orders?
Ready when you are.
In the meantime, everyone get close. I'm dismounting a lot of people because I don't want them to suffer a penalty and get shot at.
Shall we?
Steady now.
I do this for all of us.
Okay, and Spurny. Get Ignatz in there.
Thank you. I'll cut through.
Mounted units, advance.
It's so interesting seeing how, like, I won't say kind, because I really don't know what's going on in Edelgard's life, but how differently time has treated everyone. Claude's virtually the same. Dimitri and Edelgard have changed so much, though.
Don't think so.
Another victory.
Dimitri looks like he only thinks about killing his enemy anymore. And Edelgard, I still don't know what she wants. whatever she wants. She's willing to do anything to get there. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this archer up here. He's annoying. Pull out a hammer for it, actually.
There are enemies in the central area. We need to head there immediately to protect it.
Because once those guards come up the stairs, it's hammer time.
It won't be in vain.
Brave bow. Neat. Anyways. Hilda, these people are spear users. You should do just fine against them.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Alright, that's good. Lysithia, I'm gonna have you move up here, and then Bernie can dance to get her closer.
That helps.
She is kind of slow. Might ask me this one over here so he can't even get close.
You lost that one. Amazing.
I'm gonna try and get Claude and Nox as close to Edelgard as possible, because I want to hear some of their quotes. So let's go ahead and remount you, because we got rid of that.
I aim for greatness.
Okay. Damn, this guy's tough. Ignatz, I want you to go this way, actually. I'm gonna have Leone follow. Claude, I want you to run up here.
My moment has arrived.
You got yourself killed.
I'm glad I can count
Probably
on
should have
you.
remounted you, but I forgot to do that. Oh, I just realized she's silenced. I didn't notice when that happened. It's okay, though. Starting to come back to this central area to try and stop us. Which, honestly, it's not that much of a strategic point. People act like it is because it's the center and you can kind of create a wall against both sides, but honestly, you're just kind of trapped up here. And you're in such close-range combat, realistically, that this little ballista in the center is not even worth it.
The Imperial army is starting to crumble. We will step on the Empire right along with the Alliance troops. To the eternal flames with all of them!
What did we do? Never mind. Oh, shit. I guess Dimitri just doesn't care. Okay then, Dimitri, thanks. I thought we could be friends, but I guess not. It's like, hey, Dimitri, I haven't seen you in a while. How about you just try to murder me, I guess? Like, Jesus.
Can't afford to slack off.
This is getting insane. I never thought he'd attack us like this.
No time to slow down. I will keep making progress.
Go ahead and dance. So she can move again.
You're in my way!
All right.
Will not die yet.
Nice form.
Felix, start moving up so he can catch up with everyone. I'm actually going to have you go this way. Hopefully you can get a crit with this killer bow. That'd be really nice. Thank you. Because now I have to start preparing for Dimitri also.
A predictable success.
I doubt Hubert's going to be able to kill Ignatz, but some of these mounted units might be able to, so I don't want to risk that. Ignatz, pull out Thunderbrand.
I wasn't about to let you go.
Alright. I want you to use... Damn, no matter what you use, you're in trouble here. Strength's so low. I need to get my magic users up here, and as quickly as possible. But it's gonna take a little bit, because there's stairs.
Thank you.
Okay, well, looks like I can just block off this pathway with Claude.
Strategy in motion. Sorry, but I must.
And Nox.
This could turn the tides. There is still room for improvement.
I love the fact that he's just suddenly using a giant warhammer. It's like, where did you get that? I always carry it on me, I just haven't used it.
I can do no less. Too slow.
That wasn't enough to kill, though.
You're interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
Whoa. Not with that 47 hit, you aren't.
It all comes down to this.
Please don't hit. That would really suck. Thank you. Oh god, they're charging. I think they're going after... No, both sides are going to hit us equally. Could have just let them clash, but... I thought maybe Dimitri's going to be on... Nope, he doesn't give a shit. This isn't going to be as simple as I thought.
That's the spirit. How about a curtsy?
Thank goodness we're allies.
Okay. You can wait there. I need to get someone up there to help out. Felix, you ready for some duels? So if I shot with this, how much damage could we do? We do a fair amount, but the question is what target should I pick? No, it'd be better just for him to dismount it and then fire at someone. Yeah, here's what I'll do. I will mount. Should have used the iron bow, that was too slow, and they dodged it anyways. That went bad. I'm actually going to turn back time to fix that.
At the ready.
Remount. Iron bow plus, that's actually not enough. So we'll use fail not. Which still missed. cool. Durability restored by 5. That's nice. How about you
Ready when you are.
over here? Nothing you can do will kill him.
I'll do my best. I'm giving this all I've got.
There we go.
Those fools who went up the hill will pay with their lives in the crimson flames.
What the fuck? Why is it just randomly on fire now? Guard, why? I figured they had something planned for that, but
I'll cut through.
Whatever. So it's just gonna create negative health for us at all times.
all right.
Okay. Yikes. You're going to have to retreat, buddy.
I do this for all, shall we?
Yikes, this just got scary.
That helps.
I should have just let them kill each other for a while, honestly. Like, I should have hidden this corner over here and just let them go crazy.
Let's make this quick.
But I decided to take the fun route. Could just kill Hubert now, but I'm actually gonna run away.
Ooh, nice.
Thanks so much.
I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with this situation, but we'll deal with it as it comes, I suppose. I guess we just wait now?
The central hill is up in smoke. Suppose I'll have to quench the flames with the enemy's blood.
I've got no time for mercy.
Lamppost shield. Actually, I haven't seen one of these. Shield that offers divine protection for steeds. Oh, it nullifies the extra damage for, like, anti-cav weapons. Cool. So is everyone on the hill just stuck forever? Can we just not move now? Is that how this works?
Nice try.
Okay, on the bright side, Leone didn't kill that guy, so no one else can get to her now. Except for that flying unit.
Leave my one to remember.
Who else wants to try it, huh? Ow. Oh, yikes. That hurts a ton. Oh no, Leone. Yes, Leone! Oh, we got so lucky. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Can any of us even move?
Is this my last stand?
Is that not an option anymore? Hilda, go up this way. Wait, no, actually, Hilda. Go up here. And throw a hand axe at this guy.
Never let your guard down.
We are surrounded. Like crazy. Okay. What? We need to get rid of these flyers. They're the big ones that scare me, because they can swoop in and just pick off anyone. I am not so afraid of Hubert, to be honest.
A fitting outcome.
You lost that one.
Okay, flyers are down. Bernadette, how far can you move?
Steady now.
You can move up to there. So if I move Ignatz here, you can follow up with Bernadetta. Now he can go. I don't know how I'm gonna save Leone and Felix. We'll just have to somehow, I guess. I don't know, that wasn't even close enough. Well, I'm not too worried about those guys up there. They look like they're both gonna go after Nox, but I don't even know where to begin. Like, there are people who desperately need to be healed right now.
Sorry.
So who is he going to attack? He's going to attack Leone.
Not
Leone,
looking good.
I am really hoping that someone around you has a... trade secret, not what I want. Everyone just has vulneraries. Shoot. Hubert's dead.
Fighting on will endanger my life.
Never mind.
Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
No need to worry. We still have some troops left. So
Edelgard's
long as I
forces
stand,
are
we
mostly
won't
depleted. We have to worry about Dimitri now. What are these guys' movement, anyways? It is so hard to see movement ranges with all the freaking fire going on. I don't think they can move that far. In which case... I don't know who I'm gonna hit with this. Can also heal people, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's hit this guy. Because I don't think Felix will be able to take him out by himself in one turn.
I'll cut through.
Maybe if I use a Gambit, I can keep him in place. No, not worth it. What if we use an Astra with a Killing Edge? Doesn't increase crit or anything. Sunder with a Killing Edge? That's like a 46% crit chance. If not, he dies.
Too slow.
There we go.
Alright, next. I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
I don't think he'll have
Just
a
like that.
problem with this guy, especially since they can't even get to him right now. Overall, I think we'll live to see another day. Somehow, yay. You just go around. Yes, fight each other, go! I kind of love how it shows the difference between how Dimitri and Edelgard kind of rule. Edelgard hasn't moved from the spot she's on, as where Dimitri has charged alongside his soldiers to madly get within range of us. Like, it's the only thing he cares about. I think it'll take Dimitri one more turn to get to most of us. I'm glad they're dealing with a beast, because I don't want to right now. Ow. I want off this hill so bad. I want off this hill right now. So Dimitri has 5 movement. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only get up to right here, and I don't think he has a 2-range weapon. No, he doesn't. Okay. Alright. Claude, do you think you could, like, one-shot Dimitri? No, you can't. Never mind. That's a horrible idea. Holy shit. Dimitri will demolish you. 50 might? Good gravy. Okay, in that case, let's actually just stay back and get rid of some of these armored units with our mages.
Slow down.
And just heal up the best we can. I want to get off this hill, first of all, but right now that's not something we have
Be careful.
a lot of room to decide ourselves. Does fire actually end eventually? I don't know. You have a magic bow now, but that's not enough. I just don't want to move him within range of Dimitri.
I'll defeat you! I can do this!
Those are double
For the
crit.
future of Fódlan.
I'm impressed.
I don't even want you to get hit once, so just use fail not, one-shot her.
Hold a grudge if you must.
I fought and won.
Alright, Dimitri's gonna take a whole next turn to get up to us.
Hopefully this proves useful.
You're really tough.
A lot of people need healing right now, though.
Did the trick.
We all just want off this hill, really. I would like to get Felix off of it, but if I move him that way, he's just going to suffer no matter what, so. Vulnerary, please.
My orders?
There we go. Leonie's off the hill now. Bernie can actually dance for some people, so...
So nice.
Me of all people. Really?
Honestly, I also kind of want Ingrid to see, like, Ingrid and, Felix's dialogue, because they were Dimitri's close friends, so, you know. There you go, buddy. And the war continues. Oh, jeez, Claude. That nun almost just wrecked you.
A fitting outcome.
Be careful.
Haven't withered away just yet.
Okay. Dimitri's close. We can hear a lot of dialogue lines from here. Alright. First, I want to see Ingrid's. Ingrid's gonna die if she attacks him. Unless we use a gambit. But she doesn't have that. So... yeah, she has a high chance of death, in fact, if he attacks her.
You're not worth it. Get out of my sight.
Jesus! They didn't even talk. He's just like, yeah, fuck you.
I feel weak.
I would too. You just got hit by Dimitri. Alright, Claude. Claude, can you, like, knock some sense into this boy?
Calm down, Dimitri. What does it achieve, us killing each other here?
Move, Claude. I have no time to exchange words with you.
Jesus!
It doesn't matter what I'm saying, does it? You aren't even listening. But I'm not gonna budge.
Okay, Dimitri's just gone off the
Time
deep
for a
end.
secret scheme.
Like, he's gone. Oh, I wish I could have been there for them. Like, that's the part that makes me feel bad. If I just paid a little more attention to them, if I'd done something to help them, they may not be sitting here right now doing this. I want to hear Felix's dialogue. If there is any, I doubt it. No, there isn't. Alright, Dimitri, this is it. I mean, I'm not gonna kill you here, because I doubt that's how this works, but...
Are you trying to stop me too? Then I'll just have to kill you! Where are you, Ingard? I will not stop until I kill you!
Sorry, Dimitri. If I was a better teacher, I could have probably helped you. Or a better friend at that, you know? But I wasn't.
I won, didn't I?
Okay, because Dimitri's not dead right now, I can tell you that. The same with when we killed Hubert, and he was like, oh, I have to retreat. What a shame. I'll live another day.
Proceed carefully.
Alright, we have to spend a bit of time healing each other now. Now that we're off this fiery platform of death.
Careful.
Let's get everyone to move over here. Poor Dimitri. Edelgard, I just don't know about. I still don't know why she did all the shit she did. You know? And if... Here's the thing that's kind of a complaint from me. I understand having to play different routes to see how people got to where they were. And I like it because that leaves replayability where you get to see, man, what happened to this person? How did they get to turn out like this? But at the same time, I would have liked if the game told us a little more than absolutely nothing. it's just kind of weird. Like, it went straight from, like, everyone's fine to, I see some people being kind of weird, to just full-on revolution with absolutely no explanation whatsoever. I would like a little bit of something, you know?
Thanks.
And I still want to play the other routes eventually. I don't know how immediately I'm going to do it, because I'm kind of suffering from burnout on the monthly walk around, talk to people, editing stuff I have to do. But, you know. That's the last one of Dimitri's soldiers. Oh wait, no, that's to do. Do? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, like, broadside you here. Oh man, he's heavily armored. A Lysithea should be able to fix that, honestly.
You saved me.
Let's see. You to equip a sword, combat art, or no, gambit.
This should work.
Now gambit this way.
Don't underestimate us.
Oh, that looks really cool. All right. Throw that hand axe, Hilda. I don't know if I want to kill him quite yet, though, because the problem is if I do, he's going to run through and murder one of us, so I'm not going to do that quite yet.
Let's make this quick.
All right. So he's going to attack the monster because that's the only thing he has in range. Which he won't be able to kill it, but it's not even doing any damage to him. Meaning we can get the XP from both. Arian can fist. Now we know Mystic Blow, whatever that is. Damn. We have a magic bow on Ignatz. Let's actually do that. Move over here. There's the magic bow on him.
In the name of His Highness, you die here.
Saw that.
No crit though, I'm kind of surprised. Also glad though. I doubt Claude has any quotes with them because I don't think they even talk to each other. Nope.
My moment has arrived.
Oh, he's dead.
Hold a grudge if you must.
Jesus, Claude.
I can still fight, Your Highness.
And then he retreats. So it's 40 cap. That's what I want to know. Have we hit the level cap? With Claude now. No, there's still XP to be gained. So I guess 40 is not the cap. Okay, well guys, get ready, because now we're gonna fight Edelgard. Probably gonna try and rush her, so that way I don't have to deal with these other two enemies. Just kind of annoyances more than anything. Okay, Edelgard, you have like nothing left. Just give up. Wait, I know. Okay, Edelgard can move off of that point. I was about to say, I know she has range since she has like a relic weapon or whatever, maybe, but that's ridiculous. And I realized, like, oh,
Did the trick.
it's just because she can move off the platform. Although, I honestly doubt she will. I really doubt she's moving from that spot. No, she is.
Next we met, one of our paths would have to come to an end. Your journey ends here, Professor. Forever.
We won't hold back.
Instead of using her relic weapon, she... Oh, Jesus. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I don't think I actually need to turn back time. But... Lysithea, you need to show her who's boss. Never mind, you can't even do that. Edelgard, it's a good thing my assassin got behind you fairly easily.
I will destroy both the Kingdom and the Alliance.
Oh shoot, I didn't get her to talk with Claude. Oh well.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one. I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
Even in an ugly battle like this, it's important not to lose heart. We have to take pride in our victory. We did it, Teach. Now we can move forward to our victory.
This is what worries me, is that they've all gone so crazy, and there's no way Claude isn't. Whatever Claude wants, he's gonna do something stupid to get it. I've only been playing this game for 93 hours. We're good, it's fine.
Thank you so much.
So, Edelgard retreated. I suppose she lives to be defeated another day.
It was close.
Too close. But I suppose all that matters is that we won. Some of our allies are injured, but can still fight. We'll just have to accept this outcome and press onward. Still, the battlefield looks awful. And I wonder what became of the Kingdom army. And Dimitri.
I saw him.
Who? Dimitri?
He was completely different from how I remember him. He looked like a crazed demon while he was fighting. He pursued Edelgard as she retreated, but he didn't get far before he collapsed. I saw him surrounded by Imperial troops and pierced by their spears. I'll never forget it. He deserved a better end.
What? I didn't even get to see it. I didn't see him or talk to him or...
Dimitri. He went through so much to make it here, only for his efforts to be in vain.
I can't even begin to understand what Dimitri must have been feeling, but there must have been some other way. Why did he have to go like that?
And his vassal, Dedu. Did he fall as well?
I don't know.
Your Highness, your ambitions are my own now. I will bring you Edelgard's head. I swear it!
I know Dedu's loyal. He's probably not crazed like Dimitri, but he was loyal.
Professor, Claude, may I have a moment of your time?
Damn. So that makes me think, if I had probably gone Dimitri's route, I would have been the limiter on him. I would have been the thing to keep him from going full stupid sometimes, you know? To prevent things like that from happening when you lose and you're just so desperate to kill Edelgard that you go running off on your own.
Lysithea, what are you doing up this late? Trouble sleeping?
That's understandable.
Anyone would be shaken after such a brutal battle. If you're having trouble sleeping, you should drink some warm milk. That's a thing, right?
Must you treat me like a child, simply because I'm awake a bit later than usual? Actually, I can hardly muster any indignation right now. I wanted to tell you that I noticed something odd during that battle.
What was it?
There were some strange mages among the ranks of the Imperial Army. Did you notice them?
I don't know. All the mages look like freakazoids to me, TBH. The ones dressed in black?
That's right. I have seen people dressed just like that before. It was a long time ago. House Ardelia was involved in a rebellion that took place within the Empire 13 years ago. After it was quelled, all of the key officials were caught and put to death. The Empire sent replacements, who they used to take control of House Ardelia. Among the people sent by the Empire were mages dressed in black, just like those we saw in battle.
If they're Imperial mages, it makes sense that they would wear the same clothing, right?
Yes, but the mages from back then and today, I do not believe they are from the Adrestian Empire.
Are they Kingdom mages? Are they Alliance mages?
No. I got the impression that they were from somewhere else. Somewhere completely separate from Fódlan.
That's the thing about Edelgard. Edelgard has the upper hand in every way compared to everyone. Not only... she creates these hideous beasts, or at least is controlling them. She has just the money to do things. She has everything she needs.
There's more. Those mages imprisoned the children from my house and performed horrible rituals on them. Blood experiments.
Lysithea, you can't mean... even you?
The double crests.
Yes. All of the others were deemed failures. They all died.
That's why you're so strong. That makes sense now.
And even I... It doesn't matter. The point is that those monsters possess dreadful knowledge and power. I just thought you should know the sort of people who have allied with the Empire.
Blood experiments. Does that remind you of anything, Teach?
The incident with Flame.
Exactly. There was that secret group who abducted Flame and extracted her blood 5 years ago. The people involved back then were Tomas and Monica. Well, I suppose their true names were Solon and Kranya. So, that eerie group has been slithering behind the scenes in the Empire for a while now. Lysithea, thank you for sharing all of that with us. One day we will uncover the truth of who those people really are.
Huh. Yeah, that's the thing. I never really knew where the Death Knight and all these other people really stood. Like, they seem to ally with the Empire, but they're not with them, you know? It's like, they don't really care.
Battle. I hope to maintain our momentum and push onward to Enbar, the Imperial capital. Unfortunately, we are not legendary heroes in a fairy tale. Our stamina has limits. The longer we fight, the harder the fight will become. It will take immense effort to secure the supplies and soldiers we need to prevail.
Boy, you better not be saying this is as far as we go.
Of course not. However, the road ahead leads deep into enemy territory. It'll be a difficult journey, strewn with hardship. I can't guarantee that we'll make it out alive. If anyone wants to leave, now is the time to do it.
I shall accompany you to the very end. After all, someone must step up to take leadership should you fall.
I'm coming. The future of my village depends on this. Besides, I have to protect the professor. For Captain Gerald.
I'm not going anywhere. Because of the Empire, my little sis can't live in peace.
We can't leave the future of Fódlan to others. I'm sure that everyone here feels the same.
The Knights of Seiros will keep fighting the Empire. We won't rest until we rescue Lady Rhea.
I feel the same as the Knights. I've got to rescue Lady Rhea no matter what.
So, what? We're all supposed to take turns saying we'll do our best until the very end?
Yeah, that's what you do at the end of video games.
And what about you, Marianne? What will you do? I'll fight too. Fine. Fine. I suppose I'll tag along too, until the bitter end.
It's an honor to keep fighting alongside such stalwart allies. Right, Teach?
I expect nothing less from my students.
Hey now, when you put it that way, it almost sounds like you're just praising yourself. All right. Now that I know where each of you stands, I'm going to return to Alliance territory for a while. I intend to report this victory to the Alliance Lords and draw out even more support from them. Our next battle will be even more challenging, so brace yourselves for that.
I should write to my brother. He'll want to hear about our victory.
Your brother, Lord Holst? How is he these days?
Oh, he's doing great. I even got a letter from him before the last battle. He wanted to come and join our fight too.
What's this? Lord Holst come here? That would be a most reassuring development.
Sadly, it sounds like my father was against the idea. They want him to stay in case they need to fight the Almirans.
Their logic is sound. Though it is vexing that the Alliance's greatest general cannot join us on the front lines.
We should be glad that Holst is staying behind. Almira aside, there's also no guarantee that the Imperial forces won't try to launch a surprise attack from the Old Kingdom territory.
Yep, now that it's completely abandoned.
If you have something you need to talk to my brother about, I'd be happy to send a letter.
No, that's okay. I'm just glad to hear he's doing well. Please send him my regards.
Oh, man. Honestly, at this point, I kind of just want the game to just go, here's the next story mission, here's the next story mission, here's the next story mission. Like, I don't know.
Verdant Wind.
I don't want to go around the school and talk to anyone anymore. I just want to go do the thing. No one has anything interesting to say anymore anyways.
Claude leverages his victory at the Battle of Grondor to secure reinforcements from Alliance Lords. Meanwhile, the Imperial Army continues to tighten its defenses at Fort Mercius in anticipation of an attack on the Imperial capital.
Alright, well, Dimitri's gone in the most horrific way possible. And we know that it's not just, they died off screen, so he didn't see it. You know, it's, they actually died. The dude was freaking out about it.
Our objective is Enbar, the Imperial capital. But our greatest obstacle lies before that.
And what's that?
Fort Mercius. If we can't pass through, we won't be able to reach Enbar.
Fort Mercius, the impregnable fortress, or so it's called.
If I recall correctly, it's sometimes referred to as the stubborn old general.
It is a massive fortress that was constructed to protect the Imperial capital.
The Imperial army we defeated has withdrawn to Enbar. Fort Mercius should be short on soldiers for now.
We should be careful.
It would be best to take it before enemy reinforcements arrive. Still, there's a reason it's been called impregnable. The only real question is what our fearless leader intends to do.
Sorry for the delay, everyone. Those mewling lords kept me from leaving for quite some time.
So, were you able to secure additional reinforcements?
It's gonna have to wait until next month. It doesn't look like they can afford to keep supporting us at present.
Then what should we do about Fort Mercius? Do you plan on waiting around?
No. If we wait until next month, the enemy will have bolstered their defenses. That said, the prevailing theory is that you need triple your enemy's forces to take a fortress with a frontal assault.
Right. That's what we were taught at the academy. And this is Fort Mercius we're talking about. It's renowned for its strong defenses.
Our current army isn't nearly strong enough. What to do?
Whatever you do, just don't ask us to scale those huge walls. We'd end up dead when they hurl rocks down at us.
Yeah, no thanks. If only someone would open up the gates for us from the inside.
Unfortunately, we don't have any spies in there. Wait a minute. I've got it. We sneak in, stir up confusion, and open the gates ourselves to let our allies in.
Right, that's what I was saying all along.
Right. Nice one, Hilda. But how do you propose we go about sneaking in?
Disguises? If we dress up like Imperial soldiers, maybe they'll think we're allies and let us in. Do you really think they'd just open the gates for us? I'd be pretty dumbfounded if that worked.
Yeah.
No, she's on to something. It's a good idea, Hilda. We just need to refine it a bit, and we'll be in there before we know it.
Really? Go me!
What is your definition of refining the idea? I know your go-to strategy is nausea-inducing poison, but...
Oh, I maybe ate too much. My stomach hurts.
Raphael, why are you eating meat during a war council?
So, fearless leader, I'm guessing you're going to keep the crucial parts of your scheme under wraps until the time comes, aren't you?
You know me so well, Judith. Whether we like it or not, this war puts a damper on all of our spirits. What's wrong with trying to have a little fun every now and again? Just leave the details to me.
Alright. Whatever Claude's trying to plan here. Although, I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly ethical, knowing his schemes, but... whatever. We don't have much time to worry about ethics. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's crazy how far things have gone. This Fire Emblem game does a very special thing, and that's... I have never felt so bad fighting an enemy in Fire Emblem. Like, there are times in Radiant Dawn where you do feel, like, sympathy for them, or in Sacred Stones when you're fighting, like, Leon, and all that. But, you know, it's, there's times, I guess, how do I even describe this? I don't know, but I can feel that it feels bad on this playthrough, just killing Dimitri. Edelgard I don't really care about. To be honest, I never got attached to Edelgard, honestly, so far. Every time I talk to her, she's been so freaking standoffish at times. And she just doesn't want to partake in anything. But Dimitri, on the other hand, I really felt like he was a friend. And I'm glad I could save everyone in his house from that fate. But I feel bad that I couldn't help him out, you know? Like, if... just a few words might have gone a long way. Anyways, if you liked today's episode, please leave a like. And I will see you guys next time, in which we will be going with Claude's brilliant plan. Have a good day. Raiden out.